So we've just left the Ramblers Retreat just there, and we're now on this path which is going to take us to the first pond and then up to Earls Rock. So I'll show you the first pond in a minute, which is behind this building, and then we'll take the right hand path up the hill, which will take us to Earls Rock, which will give us a view of Alton Towers. Another interesting thing, when you come on a walk up here, you can obviously read these information signs like "Did you know?" and obviously Forestry England signs. So you can read about the different trees, what they look like. So obviously a rounded tree is an oak, a spreading type of tree is a beech or a sweet chestnut, tall and straggly can be a birch or an ash tree, an umbrella shaped tree is a Scots pine, tail and conical is a larch or a Douglas or fir. So you can even see things that can affect trees, and obviously about the forests that are made up of conifers or Douglas fir trees. So it's always good to look at information boards like that, and there's quite a few of them along the walks, so please look out for them and have a read of the information, because some of them tell you what kind of wildlife you might meet. Obviously squirrels, and I've seen a rabbit earlier on, because if you go on the other path, the next one to this, you do see a lot of squirrels. So obviously look out for that, and obviously on this pond just up here there's some ducks occasionally swimming on it. There were some last time I came, but they were quite a distance off. But there is a path just behind this wall which takes you to the pond, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, so you see on this post lock there's another sign, "See the tree for the woods," rather than the wood for the trees. So if you go up there, right, it's called Rain Roach Rock on that sign. I couldn't quite read it last time because it was covered over. But here's one of the ponds. There's some people just walking, which we won't go near. But here's the first pond just here, look. It's just so calm and tranquil. So they're walking up that path. They're quite noisy, so we'll avoid them. We're going to stop just here and just take in the sights. Yeah, they're just having a walk. They're a bit noisy, the youths. We just have a walk. We have a ponder here, literally ponder. So look at this. Absolutely fantastic. I bet those people living in that house there, they've got this view every single day of the week, 365 days of the year. There's even an old boat just there. Now where we're going to be proceeding, if you look ahead behind the house, there's some trees at the back there, look. Well, that's the top of Earls Rock. Well, that's where we're going to be heading very shortly, because the path literally goes off to the right up here and it takes you up to the top of there where those trees are right at the back. That's where we're going to be heading. And then it brings you back down to the top pond, which is round the corner from this path that those people are walking up, because it goes all the way round there and up to the pond at the top, right? So where those trees are up there, that's Earls Rock, which is where we're going to be heading. So you'll get a full view of Alton Towers from up there. And obviously you can see the Oblivion ride as well. But this is the first pond we've come to on our Dimmingsdale walk. So yeah, it's just fantastic. And this obviously path takes you back to the Ramblers and the car park, and you can just go up the other side. But I'm taking this path first and then going to come back down that way. So we're going to do a full circle, a full pan, okay. So let's go. And also, if you notice the fence post here, it's marked red, so that indicates you are on the forest walk. So look out for the colour coding. Hello to you, we've just joined the live stream. We're up at Dimmingsdale in Staffordshire. So this place is known as Earls Rock, this property at the end. There's the old boat in there, look, full of water. And obviously there's some ducks as well. So we're going to be proceeding up to Earls Rock and get some footage up there. Good panorama of Dimmingsdale as well, and whatever wildlife we can see. So please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, at ColeSmith25, and enjoy my series at Dimmingsdale in Staffordshire. So I've been to the Chained Oak not long ago, and also the old Alton station. So we're almost at the path now, you can carry on down this path, but it won't take you up to Earls Rock. It'll take you below it, and then you go up a different path. But I know this path on the right because I've done it before, and I know it takes you to the panoramic viewpoint, which is where a lot of people don't know. So unless you're local to the area, you're not going to know what exists. So you can proceed down there, but we're not going to, because we're going to go up there, which is to the panoramic viewpoint. So looking back, that's where we've just come from the Ramblers Retreat. So as you can see on the sign, it says Woodland Walk. Follow the red way markers for the panoramic views around the valley. Not suitable for pushchairs or wheelchairs. And you can probably see why. Stormy weather. Take extra care. Avoid walking under any leaning trees. So this is the Woodland Walk. Please consider other visitors. So as you can see, it's highlighted in red. Woodland Walk. Hello, Katie. So on the map at the car park, you will see the different types of walks you can do. So the one that's highlighted in red is the one I'm going to do now through the woodland, which is up here. So if you've not already seen, I've been to the old Alton station, and I've also been to the Chained Oak and done a video there. So I'll be putting those videos on later on. This is to go up here now and do the panoramic view of Dimmingsdale and obviously across to Alton Towers. So we'll proceed up here and get some footage. And there's also other interesting signs you can do. You can even volunteer as well to be a ranger, look after the area. And there's obviously websites you can go on for that as well. Right, so we'll now proceed the path. It is quite a steep climb, as it says, not suitable for pushchairs. I suppose this part, no. Even though it might look flat, it isn't really, because it's very boggy and obviously lots of rocks. And that's the back of that pond that we saw earlier. So just pan the camera around. It's just fantastic, honestly. You can't not come to this place and just enjoy the tranquility. And they've obviously been chopping some trees down because they've put some red posts in just here. So they've had a few chopped down, I think. This is one of the best paths to take because it gives you a full panorama of Dimmingsdale. Obviously you can go down that one and go on the other path around the back of the pond. But if you want to get a panoramic view, go up here, where I'm going now, and just follow the signs for Earls Rock. When you get up here, just follow the Woodland Walk sign and you will get to the top of Earls Rock, which is where the viewpoint is. And there's a nice bench you can sit on, overlooking the whole area. So you've got some rocks up there as well. It's just fantastic, honestly. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, you might get a bit out of breath, but just take your time. It's perfectly fine. And it's a nice dry day. It is, yes, I agree, Kate, it is. Last time I came in January, it was very boggy. Didn't do this part, I just did the Chained Oak and the pond. But today I've done a bit more because I got some footage of Alton Castle, which when you look at it, it looks like Dracula's castle. You can't visit it because it's apparently a place where nuns are, so hence a nunnery. It may also be a youthful retreat, so I'll have to have a look on Wikipedia about it, but I know you cannot visit it, which is a shame because I love castles. But to see it from the station earlier was brilliant. So that's on my other video, which I've done earlier. We'll have another look round now. So yeah, so you're looking back down towards the Ramblers that way now. So the whole of Dimmingsdale is all of this, and it goes inwards and comes all the way back round to the back of these trees, which are over here. Because we're going to be heading across there to those trees, because this path is a full panoramic view. So it's been brilliant. I've been here an hour and 40 minutes, and I've done a lot of footage and a lot of... Go back to Conway Castle. Yes, I know why you've put that. I know exactly why you've put that, Kate. I remember that day very well, and I've been there since then. 2019 I last went. I haven't actually done a YouTube series in Wales yet. That's on the cards. But I've obviously got another series coming up very soon this month anyway. But this is the best part now, because we're going to be heading across there into those trees to get the panoramic shot. So we're literally now at the back of Dimmingsdale. We're really inside now. So you've got all these rocks here, look. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings a little bit, because you can just imagine the orcs coming down. You just can, it's just so... Yeah, you can just... Hello to you who've just joined, at CarlSmith25 to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're just in Dimmingsdale in Staffordshire. And I'm quite amazed how warm it is, because when I got out of the car it was 9 degrees. I bet it's about 12, and I tell you what, I haven't got a coat on, but it's rather warm. Even up here, it's rather warm. So yeah. You actually feel like you're in Switzerland sometimes, because you can just about see the castle through the trees just there, look in the top left. And it looks like a German castle. But it's just so amazing. Literally 20 minutes from home and you are here. You're like you're in another part of the world. So, just amazing. But you've got the other path at the bottom down there, but I'm going to be going up there to the trees. So, but yeah. It's just so high up around here, but it's just amazing. So we'll continue anyway. See what else we can see up here. It's a good job I have bought my power bank. Because I tell you what, when you're doing footage, it don't half drain your battery. Now look into this rock. See how the stones are put in there, look. Look at that. Really old. Different colours as well on there. But yeah, you can just about see the castle now. If I zoom in again, you can see it just there. You can see the turret of the castle. That's Alton Castle. So opposite is Alton Towers. So we are right above Dimmingsdale now. This is the best walk you can do for a full panoramic viewpoint, because it just goes right the way round here now, along there, round the top, right the way inwards and back along. The other path is down there behind the bush. It takes you back down to the pond and the ramblers. So you can, again, you can see the castle just through the tree. I'll do another shot of it there, look. Just see the back of it. Just amazing. So please subscribe at CarlSmith25 if you're not already subscribed. So we'll continue up here now, because we get to a crossroads in a moment anyway. So I'll explain which path you've got to take. So, because you could easily get lost. If you don't know the area, you could get lost very easily. So this is the whole of Dimmingsdale now in front of us, okay? So all this side here, all the way up there, and back round here, all the way back round this way to where we presently are, is all of Dimmingsdale. You could spend a whole day walking here, maybe even 2 days, because you could split it in half. And there is a youth hostel at the back of Dimmingsdale that you can stay in as well if you're not from the area. So just up here now, look, ahead of us is a crossroads. So I'm going to explain it a little bit to you. Because to get to the viewpoint, which is over there, we've got to take another path, which I will explain very shortly. So we've got some rocks up there. Anyway, looking back. I can't believe you've never been, Kate. Considering you live local as well, technically. You've never been, and yet Alton Towers is literally right next door. But anyway. And Peak Wildlife Park is about 6 miles away from here. So again, we're close. But yes, I can't believe you've never been. These are ideas for you then for when you come down to visit your parents. You know, you and your partner can come here and just come and take in the sights. You can go to the Ramblers for a coffee and cake. It's nice. So usually at this gate, there's usually a horse that you can usually stroke, but he's not here today. So now you might be thinking, which path do I go? That's the one we've just come from. Yes, thank you, Gordon, I have. I've been down to the station, and I've also got a cracking view of the castle. I haven't uploaded that video to the channel yet because it's obviously been live streamed and I've put it on earlier. But I did a fantastic view of the castle and obviously Alton Station. I'm now heading up to Earls Rock from the Ramblers. So I've taken the right-hand path from the pond and come up the hill, and obviously we're now at the top of here. So you can go up there, which takes you to the youth hostel, I believe. That path back there takes you back down to the Ramblers. This is the path we're going to take, because on the sign it's got a red arrow, which basically is the woodland walk, and that's how you get to the Earls Rock Viewpoint. So I've been here about 2 hours now, so done a lot of footage. So if you notice on the sign, look, it's got a red arrow. So as long as you follow the red arrow or the red sign, that's the red paint, then you'll know you're on the right track. And it says, please stick to the waymarked paths to protect the wildlife. But honestly, you've got a fantastic view here. And obviously there's usually a horse in there which you can pet. And then you can sit up on that bench and just take in the sights. And there's a bird box up there as well. And another bird box over there. We're going to have a read of this sign up here. So you can usually bring a picnic and just sit here. They don't allow you to do barbecues while you're here either. Obvious reasons. So apparently these oak trees were planted by the Uttoxeter Scouts, it says here. 10th of March 2007 by Uttoxeter District Scouts to commemorate 100 years of scouting. Well, I know my cousin Dave, Kate, you'll back this up, was in the Scouts, wasn't he? So there you go, he may have planted one of these trees. 2007. So it's exactly, actually, if you look at the date, 10th of March, it's the 11th today. So you look at the date, it's literally about 14, 15 years ago since these trees were planted. The ones that are in these green little tube things. But some of them have really flourished. A good few years. Well, anyway, he could have planted these trees. 2007 is the date there, look. So who knows? He could have planted one of these trees. And there's quite a few down there that have been planted. But we're going to proceed up this path, which takes us to Earls Rock View. And then you can see across to Alton Towers just through there as well. You can see the castle, actually, Alton Castle, Alton Towers. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the footage, Gordon, because I've got some more videos to do yet. So we're at the top of Dimmingsdale. So you're looking back along where we've come from. And this will take us to Earls Rock. I'm going to end this live stream and I'll do another live stream shortly when I get there, because I've got some more footage to do. So stay tuned, I'll do another live stream when I get to the top of Earls Rock.